Hey, hey! So, this is Amanda. Hi, welcome. Right now, I am at Hawk Mountain Sanctuary, and they have a native habitat garden here. This is mostly lots of hiking trails and whatnot here. Beautiful, beautiful scenery, lovely woodland areas. I really never went on a lot of the hiking trails, but I definitely need to this year. That is on my bucket list for this summer. But anyway, let's enter this beautiful, lovely, landscaped garden. Now, I'm in Pennsylvania, so when I say native, I'm saying in Pennsylvania mainly. Oh, they got so many gorgeous ferns here too. Lovely woodland area. So let's go walk around and check what's good. What's this beauty right here? Look at these neat little flowers on it. Black birch. Oh, really? Is that a black birch? Let's see here. No, that's the black birch up there. Yeah, with that kind of bark. This, Carolina sweet shrub. Yes, with those types of flowers. So you could scan that QR code and get more information about that, which is kind of neat. Neat little flowers on there. That's different. I like it. And it looks like it's not like a huge trunk and like multiple branches coming off of it. It's like just small stems kind of scattered around. So I guess it spreads pretty easily. I just love these ferns. I just love ferns. Even with doo-doo on them, it's whatever. Even with the doo-doo. But look at these lovely little ones. These are, what kind of a flower are they, guys? Why, the name of it's like on the tip of my tongue, but look how it's just like everywhere here. It just spreads. It's not an anemone, is it? Oh my gosh, that's what it looks like. Exactly what it looks like, a woodland anemone. Okay, that's probably what it is. Cool, cool, cool. Got some beautiful phlox back there. That was a redbud tree. Oh, that would have been beautiful to see. I had a redbud tree in my garden, and it did not make it through the winter. We had winter. I did not. My accent is coming out. We did not have a really good summer. It was very dry. Same with the fall. So a lot of plants had there was a lot of dieback, or they just didn't make it at all. A lot of this is going to be like bee balm. There's going to be different flowers blooming in every different season. Look at that hawk. Isn't that cool? It's made of like metal pieces. Very interesting. So let's just walk around here. I might actually even, look at these ferns, the sea of ferns here. They actually have a fern garden here, and we'll get into that. They actually have, a fern garden, and then, I forget what I was going to say. Look at this leaf, this big bold leaf. I wish I had more tags. Oh, look, there's going to be, I wonder if these are seed heads of some type. Oh, we might find some orchids too, some woodland orchids. This looks like an astilbe coming up. Very astilbe-esque foliage. They would have Joe Pye weed come up here and everything, so there's going to be lots of fun things coming up in the summer, and some native sunflowers and whatnot. It'll be very beautiful. And also some echinacea in there. And we have this little yellow flower back in there. It's really tucked in there. Let's see if I can get a closer looky. Oh, so that's for that big foliage. Okay, so it looks like it's just bloomed out, but those would have been sweet. Little yellow flowers mixed in there. This looks like it was, yeah, I have some of these in my garden too. Jacob's ladder. That's what it looks like. Pretty little blooms, fern-like foliage. All the good stuff. I'm excited if I could find some orchids. I'd be really happy. But, wowza. What the heck are these? Are these Joe Pye weeds? No. What are they? Here I am touching it, like, you know. Those are massive. They have to be Joe Pye weeds. Huh. Anyway, look at all these ferns, man. I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park or something. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so over here we have more like a little... see, the water level's really, really low. We'll get over there in a minute. We are now entering the fern garden. And you will see some of our native ferns here. Like, I just love how these are so tall. And they almost like come out like a vase or something. So pretty. I am looking for a particular fern, the maidenhair fern, which you can actually buy indoors in like Lowe's and stuff like that. They have it for sale. They have it as an indoor plant, but you can plant it outside. It's a maidenhair fern. But this, there usually would be one around here. Okay, I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, there's a pretty little columbine. Yellows. Oh, they're kind of like tucked around in there. There's just like a little bit. I see my maidenhair fern. Yes, I'm gonna come in here without stepping on anything. Maidenhair fern right there with the black on it. Like the black stems are wild. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And they even have a little maidenhair fern right there. Tag. So it's just, it's a different structure. Like you have these long stems, and then at the very top you have this. It's almost like a hand, right? And these are the fingers that come out. It's a very different structure compared to like other ferns that you may see. All right, I'm gonna backtrack out of here. Whoop. And hydrangea, oak leaf hydrangea. That is a native along most of the eastern seaboard of the U.S. It's super peaceful back here. But that is the building, like the visitor center to Hawk Mountain. Let's see, some of these are actually, that's missing the name. That's unfortunate. But here, let me just go back here more. Going off the trail, you're not supposed to, but I do. I was looking to see what kind of plant that was. It looks like a raspberry bush. You know, that's it, yeah, because it's all thorny, because there's like a few of them with the white. You see them back there? It looks like a raspberry. The birds come here and, you know, they're eating raspberries from somewhere and they drop the seed via pooping. So, these things happen. Here is more of that fern. Isn't that cool? That green and black. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, slowly moving back around, guys. Ooh, hopefully that's slow enough. I like the little walkways here. You just hear the sound of nature. The rain garden, here we go. Created by runoff. But look, it's super low, guys. It is super low. What are these? What are these? I feel like they have a lot of identification for like the trees, which is great, and not enough for the plants. I gotta come back here maybe in like 2 weeks and see what's blooming again, because these are gonna pop. They're probably blooming in previous videos. I've been here before, so I just can't remember what they are. All right, pretty little iris. Let me just zoom it in there. A little water iris. I have an area that's like a few blocks from me in my town, and we have like the yellow irises that will bloom in the water. So wow. It's just a sea of green. It's awesome. I kind of I wish this was my backyard. Oh my god. Yeah. I need to move. I need to move, guys. Subscribe, help the channel grow, and I'll move. Get out of my town. Do my own garden. Currently, I live with my mother, and that's fine. I live in the childhood home that I grew up in. And it's in town. It's like out in the country, but it's in town. And I just kind of am tired of being in that town. So we shall see what happens. Ooh, that looks like a thorny little sucker right there. I wonder if that's a wild rose. They are not native. They're just nasty suckers. All right, moving on. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I sound like a monkey. Ooh. Never seen this one before. What is this? Like little ethereal snowballs on this tree. Okay, so let's just back up. We're gonna back up and try and get a full. So it starts it ends over here, and then it's all the way. This is the base. But yeah. Oh, that's so cool with the structure. Let me see. Fringe tree. Yay! They have a good one there. Fringe tree. That's what it's called. I never seen this one in bloom, so this is like brand new to me to see this in bloom. And yeah, a little spectacular show. That's great. That's lovely. Love it. Oh, we got some vines here. Whoa. The hummingbirds are going to go crazy over this when they open up. Yeah, they have those long red tubes. Perfect for hummingbirds. You know what? It's kind of nice because sometimes I come here and I'm like overwhelmed with bugs, right? And right now I'm not having that issue, and it's wonderful. There's that fringe tree again in bloom. And can we just have a moment to appreciate this? I would love something like that in my yard. I would absolutely love it. So in this area, as you can see, there's tons of lily pads. They're not like fully formed yet, but when they start to bloom, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. And here we have more of the irises, the purples, mainly purple and like a little bit of yellow on the inside of them. Let me zoom in. I am recording this on my phone, guys. I know, let me see here. I know, I usually record on my camera, But if I can record on my phone and have a great quality video, that's great. Because it's actually less work to use my phone than it is my camera. Like, there's so much less transitions I have to deal with. So pretty though. I can't get over that. The color. I usually don't do reds, but I'm vibing with this right now. It's just like a nice tropical color. Okay, so I know like the video format comes up, I don't know how you call it, like a half screen or center screen or something like that. When it plays, I am going to try and see how, I know there is a way to make it full screen. So just bear with me, guys, that is coming. Ooh, what do we have here? Is this Baptisia? See, they don't have any, it looks like sweet little orchid blooms or like sweet peas or something like that. Isn't that pretty? I love purple. And that sound of water is still so, like, soothing. Okay, let's get up here. Oh, we have some hydrangeas in bloom. Looks like the lace cap hydrangeas of some type. Looks like the bugs are getting at it too. Maybe one of those beetles. Those Asian beetles. They're nasty. Something smells really amazing though. Wow, is it this? What am I? I'm scenting something. I don't think it's that hydrangea. Huh. What the heck? Yeah, I see that one vine though is kind of like running away. It's kind of scattered throughout, like right here. What is that scent though? It smells absolutely fabulous. If I found orchids, it's usually in this garden. So let me just wander around and see if there are any in bloom right now or showing up. And what I mean by orchids, I mean lady slipper orchids. It's usually in this area I would see them. Maybe they are past bloom. Oh man. Jacob's ladder. Really cool. You could buy that usually in the stores. You know what? It was probably right here. Somebody tried to protect it with this wiring. Yeah. Hopefully nobody dug it up. You're not supposed to actually dig anything up here, so this is killing me. I really want to know what this is. The foliage to it, it's really gnarly. I love that, like, ethereal, airy kind of look. See, here's another one that has been a little I wonder if that was one of the orchids. I believe so. See what else we could find. I know I'm not looking so much at the trees this time. I'm more looking at the ground. Coral bells. Pretty little leaves. And then you got these like little blooms that will come out. Again, you could buy those at the stores too. Maidenhair ferns. Ah, those are so cool. Love it. With the black. That contrast with the green. Very, very cool. Some more types of coral bells. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like we're going to find orchids I guess they're out of bloom, but I will keep my eye out for them more. So that's where we just came from with the running water. That is an exit. And then swinging around down this way, we're going to go down this way. Here's another hydrangea. Old blooms, another lace cap, and then this is the new blooms. A lot of my hydrangeas suffered over the winter. Again, we had a tough year. So I'm still cutting back stuff that didn't make it through the winter, but that's okay. And don't, a garden is like never finished, guys. It's always work to be done in it. Don't stress yourself like you need to have a show garden or something, because nobody has staff on hand to hire them full time, and it's just like, I would love to hire somebody to help me pull weeds or even just mow the lawn. Like if they could just take that task on to mow the lawn and then I could focus in the garden, I would be so happy. But it's like, I can't find anybody to do that. Unless it's like a major landscaping company, and it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I'm rambling on about my issues, and probably you guys feel it too. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I just want to pull this down. You know what? That is the scent. It's like a buttery vanilla, if that makes sense. Like a buttery vanilla. That's the best I could describe it. And it's scrumptious. It's scrumptious. Absolutely scrumptious. I want a buttery vanilla thing in my yard. I have a lot of plants that smell like cloves, especially like the early bloomers, like my Korean spice bush and stuff like that. They are very much smelling like cloves, which I don't mind. I have honeysuckle. It's super invasive. I did not plant it there. I was there with the home for like the last 100 years, no lie. So it's an invasive kind. Here's another type of vine here, but it's yellow instead of like the reds, which is interesting. I like the different in those tubes. I like this color better than the reds, just my opinion. And this is like a meadow. It will all be in bloom soon, guys. Like these plants are still little, they're going to come into bloom. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. All right, let's go under here. The vernal pond holds water in winter and spring, but dries up in the summer. Well, it's very low. It is very low. But we have some wonderful irises in show. Let me zoom in for you guys. Just gonna slowly do a little scan over. We're not supposed to go that way, right? You see that little path? There's a little chain right there that blocks it off. We're not supposed to go that way, but sometimes I kind of do. It brings us around like this vernal pool and then into an area where they grow flowers. It's not a wild area, it's more, constrained. Let me see if I could see anything. Yeah, there would be stuff. Okay, so you have the vernal pool, right? And then you have woodlands, and then behind that is like where they would grow the other flowers. And from what I remember, they're mostly summer blooming flowers, so nothing's really here right now. So I'm not going to walk back there, but I do venture to the unknown. Private area. Womp womp womp. I love just hearing nature. It's so calming. And it's Tuesday around 5 p.m. So everybody is most likely getting home from work or, getting ready to eat dinner and stuff. So I kind of have this place to myself, and it's fabulous. Nice little treat. Yeah, it's a nice little native garden. It's not huge. Well, look at these serrated leaves. That's a cool plant. I wonder what that's for. These are just sticking out. My gosh, they're huge. Huge. Ferns love water. They are heavy feeders and hostas, right? So give them plenty of water and excellent soil so they could feed, and they will reward you with tons of growth. Little white little anemones. And point of reference, this is like, we came in right there where that pergola is, and that's where the hawk is, and now I'm right behind it. Yeah, a little bummed out that I didn't see any of the orchids, the lady slippers. That's okay. I'm sure there's much more to look at than what I'm finding, but that's why you guys should just kind of go to a local park yourself and see what you could find. It's always fun. I think I might take a walk. I'm really not in hiking shoes. So maybe I'll take a little walk today and see what I could find. So oh wait, how did I miss this? Oh, that's a pretty one. Oh, come on. Let me see here. What is that? It's going to have pretty pink blooms. I really can't, well, I could get in there, but I'll damage something. Let me zoom in for you guys. This will be the last plant that I'll show you, okay? There are the blooms. It's not a rhododendron or anything. Oh, sorry, that's probably weird. But I never seen that one in bloom either. And I don't see a tag anywhere. Sorry, it's probably weird. Let me zoom back out. Wow, that's just loaded though. Really cool. And it's a small tree. I mean, I'm assuming that's the mature size, probably 10 feet. 10 feet wide. That would be perfect for a yard. My yard. Alright guys, so yeah, enjoy your day, week, whatever, and hit subscribe if you haven't. And I am going to be doing more garden tours in various places, including my own yard. And I do plant shopping videos and indoor house plants and stuff. So you guys, thanks for tuning in. Bye.